strawberries are looking good. That one that my husband recently planted is doing good. And as you can see on this side, this one is ripe for the picking. And I am not going to weigh it. I'm just going to eat it. And we've got more on this side. More for me. Sorry, will it grow? This is mine. That one cabbage in here is doing good. As you can see here, the bok choy is ready for harvest. I'm going to go ahead and remove all this, bring it into the house and weigh it. And I will be cleaning up, draining this water, and I will be replacing it, putting a different solution. I don't know if you can tell, but that's too much algae over there already. Right here, right between the cracks. So I'll be weighing that, putting that into the weigh-in, and I'll be transplanting this bok choy here and putting it there on that side. As you can see here, the Armenian cucumber is growing nicely, and I've added 6 more right here in the back. And the watermelon, it seems like only 5 made it. The one here in the back is coming out. And the okra, all but 2. Only these 2 did not make it. But there's the okra. Now the habanada, I don't see any action. Of course, I'm not sure how long the germination is, but right here, we've got one popping out, so maybe that'll work. We'll see. But then none of the asparagus has come up yet either. I don't know if the germination time is longer for that too, but we'll see. Now these puppies here are ready to go out, but they're calling for severe storms over the weekend, so I'm going to have to wait till after the storms. Then I will bring these out. But I think I have a rat or a mouse or something, because the tops of these here are missing. So we're going to have to do some eradication. Now out here I have the zucchini planted down already. We only put this around it because the ducks, you know, when they chase each other around, I don't want them stepping on the zucchini plants. So we've got 5 down. There's another one. Looks like there's 2 there, which is good, because I do plan on replacing the one at the end. I'm not sure about that one. That one's looking kind of rough, but I'm not too sure. Of course, it was just barely coming out when I first planted it down there. The squash is growing slowly. Well, the one on this rail is. But the one over here, that one is doing nicely. That squash is pretty big already. And as you can see here, we've got squash growing already. And look at this one squash here. That is looking nice. It's doing good. So these are the squash. The cucumber, let's go to the other side. The cucumber is doing good too. I did plant 5 here on this row, but on my last video where I showed you that the duck sat on it and was laying her eggs in that one spot there, instead of using their nesting box. But here we've got more potatoes. That's the taro and the onions. They're doing real good. These are the potatoes. Potatoes are doing nicely. The radish have not come up yet, but I did plant radish there just a couple days ago. There's that one bok choy, or the 3 actually, that I brought out here because these 3 were growing all in the same net cup. So I decided to transplant them out here, right near the taro. The beans are looking real good. As you can see, they're starting to pop out. Perfect. Again, more potatoes. So we've got a lot of potatoes growing. And here's more potatoes again. And here are the bell peppers. Bell peppers are doing fine. More bell peppers. And that's the eggplant. Now eggplants, they take a long time to grow. But that's the eggplant. And here's another one. I hope my shadow is not blocking it too much. More eggplant here. Now I brought this cabbage out, and it looks like, I don't know if a bunny or a rabbit is coming around and eating the leaves or what, but it does look kind of bare. And here's more bell peppers. So you can see right there, we've got one popping out already. Let me take you over here to where the tomatoes are. So if y'all remember, or if you watched my last video, this pear tree, all the fruits were just frozen from that last frost that we had. So nothing was saved. Oh, looky there, looky there. Looky there. Ain't that a beautiful sight? So we got 2. I don't know if there will be more. Hopefully, that would be good. We'll see. But anyways, right here, the tomatoes that I planted right out here. I planted it right under this tree because I have a whole lot of tomatoes, and I don't know where I would plant them. Okay, here's another tomato right there. So that's doing good. Got more tomatoes here. So that estate sale that we went to on April the 14th, and where my husband bought the silver, well, you know, they were selling a lot of things in the house too. And these four tomato containers here, they only wanted $1 each for each. And they were basically still brand new. It still had the cardboard and everything. So we took advantage of that. $4, guys. And the price tag was still on it. And it had $16.99 for each. But we got them at the estate sale for $1. So that was a good savings. Blueberries are coming along nicely. So this bush here, this blueberry bush is just chock full of blueberries. This is the earlier blueberries. This one here produces later in the year. So when this is done producing and all the fruits are picked, then this one kicks in also. Which is good because there'll be a constant supply. Strawberries are doing okay in here. The onions and the garlic are doing fine. Hey there, little buddy. Hey there, little buddy. Oh, he found him a meal. Anyways, where is it? Where is it? It looks like the carrots are starting to come out. I'm not sure if you can see that. But right there, right around here, you see the carrots coming out already. So I'm excited for that. My first time planting carrots. And here's that tomato plant that that made it after not the last frost, but the frost before that, when it got down into the teens. And remember those 2 cabbage that I brought from the IBC tote that was inside the greenhouse and brought it out here because they were turning yellow? They are doing so much better. Look at how green they are now. Well, these tomatoes I've got to plant. And here, this is what the cabbage looks like now. The one that's hanging. That's looking good. It's looking real nice. So they're coming along. Okay, so I ended up actually only picking 4 of the bok choy because as you can see, it's pretty big, and I'm only making a small pot of chicken wings. I'm going to stir fry it with the chicken wings. So I've already cut off the stem, and hold on, let me turn on the... Okay, let's grab one. So I only picked 4, and here's the 4. 9 ounces. Okay, am I reading that right? 9.1. I need to write this down. Here's a smaller one. Again, I've cut off the stem. .2. Okay, sorry. It was the leaf was hanging over this, so I moved it back here. Again, let's start all over. 7.4 and 9.1. Let me write that down. 7.4, 9.1. Alright. Go ahead and put this there. This is the 3rd one. I think this is the biggest one. Again, it's at 0. 13.3. And the last one, this is a small one. 4.0. Oh, I missed one. 4.4. Alright, so I am going to wash this and prep it, get it ready to put in my pot. Alright guys, so here we go. Here are the chicken wings. I've got the bok choy right here. I did save the big one, the biggest one that I harvested. I saved it. That one's for dinner. I'm going to do something else with that. But this is for lunch. And I'm going to go ahead and take this and just throw it all in there. And I did mention on that other video that we eat a lot of bok choy. So all this is going in there in that pot. And I just heard the rice. Okay, cool. In there. I try to stir this. And it's going to be hard for me to stir with one hand while holding the camera with the other. I'm going to have to come back. Alright, there you go. All the bok choy has shrunk. The thing you gotta understand or realize about bok choy, in case you've never cooked with it, you see that when I put it in, it kind of filled up the pot. And if you've never cooked with it, you're probably saying, whoa, that was a lot. But as it shrinks down, you see how little it actually is. As you saw, I put a whole lot in it, and then, you know, now that it shrunk down, it doesn't look like it's a whole lot. But anyways, this is a chicken adobo with bok choy. Alright guys, it's April 20. Time for another weigh-in. The chicken, yeah, I still got the chicken. But the eggs, the 5 18-pack eggs are still here. I need 10 to get my freeze dryer running. But here are the 5. And I've got 5 more here. Plus 6 on this one, in this one. But I've got 5 more. And we are going to make some cheeseburgers, and we're going to fry some. So I'm doing a quickie. Alright, let's see. Hold up, let me get a pen. And a paper. Alright. Let's get this down. Oh, I tell you what, I gotta get these things, start getting these things ready before I even attempt to do any videos. Alright, so 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Well, 6 pieces. So let's go ahead and turn this on. This is the first one I'm going to weigh, so my husband can go ahead and fry up some egg for our cheeseburger. That is exactly 1 pound. Okay. There you go, my boo-boo. It's all yours. Alright, let's grab the second one. Again, at 0. I gotta move it up. At 0. That's all eggs in there. What is that? 2.9. Alright. Yep. Put that there. Grab the other one. Again, it's at 0. What's that? Ooh. 2. 10.8. Okay. That's that one. Grab number 3. That's, ooh, wow. 2, 10.4. Okay, so that's number 3. Got 2 more. This one. to 8.4. And the last one is to 9.6. Alright, I'm going to add this up later. I'm going to finish eating dinner first, and then we'll complete this video. But there you go. That's the 5 that I just weighed, and that's the 5 back there that was weighed on April the 13th, plus this one that has a 6 in it. Okay. Okay, before I even start cracking the eggs to put it in the container for the freeze dryer, I always soak it in water. Not necessarily soak it in water, but put it in water and make sure that none of them are floating. Because if it floats, then it's not good. But here I have one batch. These are 30 eggs in here, and none of them is floating, so I'm going to wash it, and then it all goes in here. This is like going to be the 3rd batch. It all goes in here, and then I kind of break the yolk up, scramble it, and then put it in the freezer and let it freeze overnight before I even put it in the freeze dryer. There's 2 batches here, and I've got more to go. Alright, so we have 1 batch in here right now. These are 30 eggs in here. And what I do is I just break up the yolk as much as I can. Give it a nice stirring. And I try to move as much, well, at least a scoopful of shillelaghs. Yeah, I'm using my spaghetti noodle spoon, but that's fine. Yeah, you do you, I'll do me. I find it a whole lot easier than using a whisk. You know, it's okay if it's just 1, but I mean, if you've got 30 eggs in here. Okay, now it's time to transfer it into the pan. Now, I do have the large freeze dryer. So this is a large tray, and it's got 5 trays. Now remember, there are 30 eggs that it can hold in each tray. So I just put it in there. Take the lid for it. Cover it up. Okay, I'm gonna need both hands to seal this, okay? So I'll bring you back. Okay, there you go. So now it's sealed. There you go. Now we've got 3 in there. 3 down, 2 to go. Whew, freezer's packed. It's a mess, y'all. Okay, we are finally done. So I have cracked 150 eggs. We had 10 packs altogether. 18 packs. And each tray of the freeze dryer holds 30 eggs. So, and I have 5 trays, so that's 150. So I have actually 30 eggs left that I have not cracked. We're gonna save that and eat that. My husband wants some deviled eggs, so I'll be making him some deviled eggs for his lunch, to go along with his lunch. So these eggs I will be washing and putting it in the oven to dry, which I will then be crushing and be giving a little at a time back to the chickens. Okay, so in here now I have the 5 trays and in the freezer, so I'm gonna let that freeze before I put it in the freeze dryer. So it's gonna be freezing overnight. Okay, and a little update. So today is April the 21st, and it is 7:46 in the morning. So far, The egg total came to 39 pounds, 6.4 ounces. And as of yesterday, April the 20th, we have not collected the eggs for today, the 21st. So I know we'll be adding to that. But here are the eight 18 packs that went into the freezer that will be freeze dried. And we still have this left. So like I said, I'm gonna make some deviled eggs, and then tonight we collect today's egg harvest. So once again, that's for Team Will It Grow. Today is April the 21st. We have not collected today's eggs. As of yesterday, we had, for the month of April, 39 pounds, 6.4 ounces of eggs.